Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to do a video today that highlighted what I think are the best values in small leather goods, or SLGs. I wanted to basically go through item by item. This is my small leather good collection. And basically, if I were to watch this video today, and if I didn't have any of these items, I want to know an honest opinion on if these items are actually worth it. So now that it's been some time since I've owned these, I want to go through each one and basically make the determination on if I would ever purchase it again. So I laid them out in no particular order, but I kind of wanted just to give a little, very brief review on each item. So let's go ahead and get started with the mini Pachettes here. So as you can see, I have two. Here are my two. I have the one on the right is obviously Monogram, and the one on the left is the Damier Ebene. So they're literally the exact same pieces. Do you need two pieces in your collection? No. Do you really need any of this? No, it's all pretty expensive, but I couldn't, I'm not gonna lie. I was suckered in. I don't know. I really wanted to have two in my collection. And these are really the only prints that I like. I don't like the Damier Azur. It just seems a little bit too delicate. Like if the Monogram is a little bit too delicate for me already, just with this, untreated leather here, then the Damier Azur, I don't know. I just feel like it's too light and it's just not my favorite. But anyways, so I've got two of these here. Again, do you need both of them? No. Do I love them? Yes. I will say though, when I did start my search for Louis Vuitton items, when I was just kind of getting into the brand, I watched so many reviews and people were going like crazy over these. So I don't know. I will say, I will preface this with all of these items. I do love them, but I was expecting to love them like 1,000 times more. When I got them, I'm just like, okay, like I feel like I should be like 100 times more excited, but in all honesty, this is just a pouch. Is it a beautiful pouch? Do I love the design? Yes, of course. Do I love the hardware? Yes. But not to say this triumphs over, a pouch you can pick up at the drugstore. So going through, we'll just do a quick little what's in my small leather good. And here I usually carry like my feminine items. So I do have a tampon in there, but this is basically like, I'm not a mom, but I like to call it the mommy pouch. So I have some chapstick, I have some lotion. I'm gonna take it out. I've got a hair tie, obviously. I've got some hand cream. I have Band-Aids. I don't know why I have so many Band-Aids, but I've got Band-Aids. I've got re-wetting eye drops for my contacts because they tend to get dry. I've got a purse hook because I don't like to put my purse on the floor ever. This out of the way. I've got a little packet of Advil in here. I've got one tampon. Usually I have a lot more, but just today I have one. I've got some eyelash glue because whenever I go out, I wear fake lashes. And then I've got some bobby pins in here. So this is the perfect size, I think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really add in here. Normally, I don't think there is. I guess, well, I would say hand sanitizer, but I never put my sanitizer in these pouches because I don't want to risk it spilling. So, oops. So we'll just pop that back in there. It's not very neat, but that's okay. Just for the purpose of this video, this is what's in here. So I've got that. And then in the other print, in the Damier Ebene print, I've got my electronics. Usually I feel like I have a lot more in here as well, but I must have taken some items out for whatever reason. But here I've just got a charger, some AirPods, like the old school headphones, and then an outlet plug. So this is strictly my electronics, and I like to keep everything separate just for easier access to know where everything is, and it's, quick on the go. So I'm going to give these all, let's do a rating out of 1 to 10. For this pouch, I would give this an 8. And it probably doesn't get a 10 just because of the size, it being so limited. It is a little bit smaller. So, okay, next, since I want to talk about what I have in duplicates, not to say they're exactly the same because these two are different sizes, but they are the same item. So this is the Toiletry 26, which is beautiful. Yeah, these pieces are very, very beautiful. I wish that I I wish that I could say I've used this more often. I really only use this to travel. I know a lot of people use this as a clutch to go out in. I think I've done that once, but it was just to like a family member's house, so it wasn't nothing too exciting. But in here, let's see, this is how I store it. So I've got an organizer in here, and then I've got the Amazon, the little air, what are these called? These little air pockets, but just so that it helps keep its shape. But it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. And then I think both of these are made in Spain. I don't think I've been lucky enough to have one that's made in France. So put that to the side. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I've got the Toiletry 19. Again, it's the same piece, just smaller in the 19 size. Same thing. I do keep the bubble wrap, and then I have an organizer in there just to keep it protected so that nothing, you know, damages it. Although the inside of this is wipeable, so even if you do spill something or get makeup on it, it should clean off. My review, let's see. For my review, they're totally, again, they're the same thing, but they're really, really different in my opinion. So I've got my 26 that I have strictly used for travel. So in here, I will put my toiletries, so my shampoo, my conditioner, my lotion, some contact solution, and I really, really like this. But I will say, even though I knew what I was getting myself into and buying these items, I wish I wasn't so careful with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these pieces are meant to be toiletry bags. So there shouldn't be too much. You shouldn't be stressed out to keep them so clean and perfect and neat, right? So this is created for you to travel. It's created for your liquids, but I don't know. Maybe over time I'll change my mind on that and I will be a little bit more, I will be less delicate with them. But again, this is a great travel piece. So everyday piece, no. If you travel a lot, you know, and I buy a lot, I mean, I probably travel like twice a year, like 2 big trips where I'm like flying across the country somewhere. So if I were to travel more than 2 to 3 times a year, yes, I would say this is worth it. I really enjoy using it. And also, it's just nice to have a little bit of luxe in your life, right? You know, you've got your basic boring travel essentials, and then bam, you got your beautiful Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch. So just a little bit of glam, you know, while you're out traveling. So I do love this, but again, I would only recommend getting this if you traveled frequently throughout the year. So scale of 1 to 10, this would probably come in probably at a 7, I would say, for a 7, but 10 out of 10 if you're an avid traveler. Let me move this out of the way. Back here. Now you've got the Toiletry 19, and this, you definitely could use this more on a daily basis. So this fits really well in most bags. I've got the Speedy, which obviously that fits. I've also got my Pochette Matisse, which this fits beautifully in the center pocket, but if you take this in your Pochette Matisse, there's not much more else I could fit in there. And I did do a what's in my bag for the Pochette Matisse, so check that out if you are interested in seeing that. Kind of just giving you different scenarios and different items of what fits comfortably in that bag. But I would say for the most part, this does fit in your everyday purse. However, if you're carrying something really small, you know, like the Palm Springs Mini, obviously this is not going to fit. But everyday use in a medium-sized bag, yes, absolutely. Due to its versatility and you being able to use it for travel plus everyday, I would give this a 10 out of 10. For sure. I would buy this again. And then I think at the end, I'm going to go through and basically say if I would buy it all over again. So yes, 10 out of 10. Love this item. So we'll go ahead and we'll put that to the side here. Now let's go ahead and go to this other small leather good. So technically a lot of people use this as handbags. I don't use that as a handbag. And again, I did do another video on my channel ranking all of my handbags from least used to most used, and this actually came out last. So it was one of those pieces where everybody online was just raving about it and so excited and so gung-ho, and then when I got it, I don't know what I was expecting. I think maybe I expected too much. I don't know. But let's see, this is a made in France piece. So again, this was cool. I think I just got this just because I expected to love it more. When I saw that they had it in the store, I was like, okay, I need to get this. But I'm gonna open it up. So, and it also comes with a strap. So you can wear this, you can loop it through. You've got the D-rings here on each side. And you can use it as a handbag. It does not work as a handbag for me. It is way too small. I think I just carry way too many items on a daily basis. So for me personally, this is, unless I'm going out. If I were to go out to like a bar or something, yeah, I would take this, because really all you need to go out for, you know, a night out is your wallet, lip gloss, and some powder maybe, and hand sanitizer. So this, I would say, again, this is probably just me. I don't use it as much as I should. This is to be used as a true small leather good for me, which is supposed to be what its purpose is. So it fits perfectly in, again, most medium-sized bags. And it's very comparable, I would say, to the toiletry bag. The only, like, you're probably going to get the same amount of items in there. You can just be less careful with the toiletry because of the wipeable lining. Whereas this, you need to be careful. And I don't have an organizer in here just because I guess I just never use it as much. So I'm almost thinking about letting this one go, but I know if I do that, I'll regret it. I don't know. Okay, so this guy, yes, I could use it every day. Do I use it every day? No. The rating I would probably give this, I'd probably give this a 5. And I give it a 5 because I could still use it. I am an avid Disneyland goer, and I have taken this to the theme parks, you know, once or twice when, you know, it's a hot day and you really don't need much in there. So I use it sometimes, just not often enough to give it a much higher rating. So there's that. All right, now let's go into the wallet. So this is the Victorine wallet. I used to have the zippy coin purse, but I did let that go when I actually gave it to one of my family members, and I regret it to this day. And that's because I wanted to buy the Victorine wallet. It does look more elegant. It does look, in my opinion, it does look more luxury than the zippy coin purse. Zippy coin purse is a little bit more casual in my opinion, but I don't know. I just, going back, I think I am such a casual person that probably fits me better. I would give this Victorine wallet a 10 out of 10. I will say, now that I'm hearing myself say all this out loud, it does seem like I'm not happy with these purchases, but I am very happy with these purchases. I totally am. I don't regret getting any, well, maybe one of these pieces I regret, but we'll get to that after. Okay, so now let's move on. You've got the Louis Vuitton card case, and I just have it in the classic monogram. This I love. Again, like I said, I am an avid theme park goer, so a lot of the times I don't even bring my Victorine wallet. I'll just put my credit card, you know, my ID and my debit card in here, and if I do have cash, I'll just fold it up and put it in there. But it's such a space saver that I think, whether you're a theme park goer, whether you go out a lot, whether you just are a huge minimalist and you don't really carry that many things, this is a great, great piece. Absolutely 10 out of 10. So again, if I were to choose between these two, you know, I may choose this. I may choose the card case just because, but I would have to have another piece. So if I had the key pouch, in addition to the key pouch, if I had my card case, I would not need this. However, this doesn't equal this. So you need to have both of these in order for me to say I would skip the Victorine wallet. Now let's go to the key pouch. So this is really versatile. So you've actually got a key pouch here, like a key ring. So that's really great. You can attach your keys there. And then you've got a nice size pouch where you can put some cash and, you know, your debit cards or rewards cards, whatever you have in there. And I think this is a really good purchase. I'm happy that I did add this to my collection. It was one of those things where I was like, oh, I found it online. They're really hard to find online, but I found it, and so I placed the order. Again, this is great if you don't carry that many items and you needed just a very small wallet. You could even just take this, the key pouch, without the card holder. This would be great too. You can fit cash in here, you can fit coins in there, and credit cards. And on top of that, you also can fit your keys. So this is a great all-in-one. I wish actually that I used it as an all-in-one more often. I'm finding myself not doing that because I just have this guy, and then I don't utilize this key ring because I've got my 6-ring key holder. Now for the key pouch, for its versatility and For its versatility, I would give this a 10 out of 10 as well. 10 out of 10. Now I've got my 6-ring, oops, let me fix that. Now I've got my 6-ring key holder. So in here, I've got my key fob, some house keys, you know, typical 6-ring key holder. So I did stretch it out, the canvas, just because my key fob is so thick. So you can see on the side, it's pretty stretched out down here. This is meant to protect any damage that your keys could cause, right? So that's what its purpose is. You should be able to throw this in your bag without worrying that your keys are going to scratch anything. So I think it's a great idea. And before I guess I never really knew that these existed up until I started researching the brand when I first got into buying all my pieces. And I was like, wow, this is a great little idea. It's one of these pieces where I think you can have either this or that. You don't need both unless you're using this as a wallet. No, but even if you are using it as a wallet, you can put your keys right here. They can all hook on here. So going back, this is probably the piece that I would not purchase again. This is a piece where I'm happy that I got it, but if I never purchased it, I would be okay with that too. Because to me, I could have just gotten a much less expensive 6-ring key holder that would protect my keys, because you can also put your keys inside here. That's kind of what it's meant for. So this actually can go right inside and your keys could fit in there just fine. So this is the piece that I probably regret the most, that I wish that maybe I would have taken more time to purchase this. I would probably give this on a rating, maybe a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Just because this is a very expensive key holder. It's expensive for what it is. You can buy another one from a drugstore that's just as nice, or even real leather, because again, this is all canvas. This isn't leather. So in my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people disagree, because like I said, all these pieces people were raving about online, but I don't see it. And I know people might be upset by that opinion, but that's just for me. That's just what works best for me. So I would skip this. So again, I would give this a 3 out of 10. So I want to kind of go around each piece, and I want to see quick answers if I would buy it over again. Okay, now I want to start between these two. Would I buy two? No. If I had to pick one, which would I pick? Damier Ebene, just because it's really low maintenance. You've got the treated leather. You can be kind of rough with it. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to get scuffed up on it. I would absolutely pick this. So this is the winner. This is the winner. All right, going for the toiletry pouch. Do I need both? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, I do need both. Yes, because I travel a lot, and yes, because this is a great piece that fits so many purses, and it could fit a lot in your everyday handbag. So I would say yes to both of these. I would buy them both again. So let's put these back. The Pochette Accessoires. Would I buy this again? No, I would not buy this again. Thinking about letting it go, but I don't know. So kind of like I said before, I don't utilize it more. I don't utilize it enough in order to make it worth it for me. I would rather use the Toiletry 19 over the Pochette Accessoires. So this is a no. All right, let's go to the wallet. Would I buy this again? Gosh, this is hard. Would I buy this again? Yes or no? What is my gut instinct? No, probably not. I would stick with the zippy coin purse. But I do love it. Oh, I feel so bad. You're beautiful. I feel bad saying that. But no, if I had the choice between this or the zippy coin purse, I would choose the zippy coin purse. This, the card holder. Would I buy this again? Yes, absolutely. Hands down, would buy it today, tomorrow, next month, next year. Yes. Well, let's go here. 6-ring key holder. Would I buy this again? No. I would save my money and put it towards another Louis Vuitton item. My key pouch. Would I buy this again? Surprisingly, No, I don't think I would. Although, like I said, it's really versatile and I think it's amazing, but I kind of think it's overkill. If you have the 6-ring key holder, if you've got a wallet, this is overkill. To me, this is overkill. So again, if I had these pieces in my collection, would I buy this again? No. If I didn't have these pieces in my collection, would I buy it? Yes. So that was a mouthful, but thank you guys for sticking around and even listening to my opinion on these pieces. You know, I love these review videos, and I want them to be really helpful to a lot of you. If you're thinking about investing in any of these pieces, because again, none of them were cheap. So I want to give information out there, give my opinion, whether you hate it or not. I at least want to give my input to maybe help somebody else make a smarter decision on if they wanted to invest in one of these Louis Vuitton pieces. So thank you for stopping by, and please leave a comment down below whether you agree or whether you disagree, whether you think I'm nuts and I should be loving these pieces more. I want to know your opinion. So everyone, I will see you again in my next video.